Hello there, my beautiful Scorpio friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, on October the 23rd, the sun moves into the sign of Scorpio. This is officially marking Scorpio season. So this is going to be a very transformative time for all of us. This is where Spirit is calling us to step into our power, into our strength. This is a time where our reflected reality is going to ask us to go inward because of what we are experiencing. Okay, this is like a soul mirror energy. This is what we're going to feel in our lives. Now, I'm going to bring messages through the card decks I've chosen for you today. So what I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with an Enchanted Forest Oracle card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Soul Mirror Oracle deck, and then close off with an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Scorpio, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to know today. So this is your season. You have a lot of power at this time, Scorpio. So let's see what it is Spirit wants to share first. Life is a gift. You are a gift. Now, some of you might be seeing a stag, a deer. This is a confirmation for you. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So life is unfolding for you. So seize the day and make the most of every chance to be true to yourself and live life to the fullest. It's time to cut out all the noise. So once again, life is unfolding for you. So seize the day and make the most of every chance to be true to yourself and live life to the fullest. It's time to cut out all the noise. Your life is a gift, my friends, and Spirit wants you to experience it as a gift, right? You are a gift to the world as well. So I feel your life's experience is showing you that this is so. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. We're getting the 7 of Wands. This is an interesting energy because the number 7 in numerology is a spiritual number. It's a number that is linked to God, angels, abundance. And what's happening here is perhaps there's something that is testing you or some sort of a challenge that you're facing that is shifting your beliefs or the way that you experience your world or how you are showing up in your world. Okay, so that is the 7 of Wands right now. So Spirit wants you to stay strong here, everyone. We have the 10 of Swords. Woo! Rock bottom. This is what I get with this card. Perhaps you're going through an experience that feels like it's rock bottom. I feel that some of you need to hit rock bottom in order to experience a breakthrough in your life. And if you take a look at this image, we have some white light and we have some red light. This is an awakening that is happening for you. And the weight that you have carried for so long, Scorpio, it's now time for you to release it. You're about to enter a brand new cycle, a new era in your life, and it needs you to stand up and rise as your true self. I feel something's been shattered here. We're going to talk about this a little bit more. So 10 of Swords, and then we also have the Devil card. Wow, intensity here. I feel some of you are maybe not feeling that life is a gift right now, especially with all of these energies at play. This is where Spirit wants you to break out of the spell that has been put on you by whoever or whatever. I feel there's almost like this illusion of life being a certain way, of life being challenging and testy. Perhaps you feel like it's always been this way. You have so many reasons for why you're in this energy that you're in. I feel there's a lot of different things at play here, a lot of things in your mind that are kind of floating around. And these are all the things that Spirit wants you to become aware of that are illusions and not true. I feel truth is coming out here for some of you. This is like a really deep-seated something, belief. This could be something that was planted in you from your upbringing. It is all coming to light now. Okay, and the Devil card, it's almost like this devil energy has had a hold on you. This is shattering. This is breaking. Okay, now the Devil card is a major arcana card. This energy is prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. I also want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Now, this is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So, wow. I'm just seeing a lot of fire burning. I'm feeling some of you being ignited. I'm getting the phoenix rising from the ashes, and I'm getting somebody going through the dark night of the soul energy as well. So really powerful stuff. There's a death rebirth that is happening here as well. There's definitely a closing of a chapter and a new cycle, a new chapter or an era that is starting for you. And oh my gosh, there's so much abundance here. We just have to release and let go of whatever these things are, okay? So I also, before I begin here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. Now, some of you might be seeing the numbers 10, 7, and 15. Okay, these are coming in as confirmations that there's something in this reading for you today, but also the number 710 in that sequence, or 1015 in that sequence. Okay, so the devil I keep looking at the devil card because I feel there's somebody in your life here, Scorpio, that you need to be aware of. Now, for some of you, it might not even be a person, because Spirit is kind of leaving that part open. They showed me a person at first, and then they opened the door, and there's like, it could be any possibility here. This could be something within yourself. This could be a part of your ego, and this is what is shattering. And I feel Spirit is wanting us to first take a look at the devil card, because this is lurking in everything, that darkness, right? Spirit is trying to show you the light, but this darkness might be a little bit more powerful for some of you at this time. And a lot of times we have to go through dark periods in order to gain strength, to grow, and to kind of, you know, use our strengths and our powers to move through this energy to get out to the other side, right? So some of you are seeing the light in your life right now. You know where that light is. That's what Spirit is wanting you to follow, the joys and excitements in your life. And any kind of weight that you're carrying, any kind of, I feel, things that don't make you feel good. These are things that feel good in the moment, that look good in the moment, but aren't good for you. You know what these are, Scorpio. Okay, and recognizing them, becoming aware of them. Some of you are becoming aware of some of these things that you know are not benefiting you. These are the things that you have to let go of working on letting go of, right? Sometimes I know it's not easy to let go of things. Now, for me, the devil is gummy bears. Okay, I'm still struggling with gummy bears, everyone. So I know that I really enjoy them. So what I've done now is I have limited how much I consume, right? So I feel balancing this out because I just love them too much. And what I'm doing is, you know, I'll buy a bag, and instead of eating it in a day, I will wait. It'll take me a good 2 to 3 weeks now to go through that bag. So I'm pretty good, pretty happy about my results here. So whatever this is, work on trying to release this energy. You don't have to release it completely, depending on what it is, but you can start working on balancing this out. Just becoming aware of, okay, this might be causing a problem in my life or interfering with what it is that I'm doing. And for me, it's interfering with my health, those gummy bears, right? The sugar, it's not good. So some of us has sugar addictions. Maybe this is like alcohol, maybe this is drugs, maybe this is codependency. Perhaps this is some sort of a habit that you have that you are aware of. You know you should let it go, but you choose not to. Remember, once we become aware of something that we know we're not supposed to be doing, it then becomes a choice that we make to continue doing that thing. So they're wanting you to release things that are no longer serving your higher purpose. And there's something bigger happening in the background here for some of you, where perhaps you have perceived your life to be a certain way. Maybe you thought that, or maybe you think that life isn't good. It feels like what I'm getting is heaven and hell. Earth is heaven and hell. It depends on what you are wanting to experience in your life, right? This is what I believe. This planet, this earth that we're in, is anything that we want it to be, depending on the thoughts that we think and how we perceive our world, how we choose to navigate through it. right? I'm experiencing heaven. Anything can happen. For me, my life is heaven. And I've gone through hell periods, but I made heaven in that hell for myself. So Spirit is asking you to shift the way that you're looking at your world. Allow yourself to look through a different lens, because there's barriers that are shattering, things that are falling away. And this could be parts of your ego, which is coming up through the 10 of Swords. Like, some of you may have egos that get in the way. Your ego might get in the way, right? And there's nothing wrong with being aware of that. It's like, okay, you know what? My ego got in the way of that. I need to work on balancing this part of myself. I feel we can't really shed our egos completely, but we can work on balancing it. Sometimes we need our ego in order to, depending on the experience we're experiencing, sometimes we do need our egos. This is what I believe, right? What's ultimately happening is, those of you that are experiencing a rock bottom, this rock bottom has to happen in order for you to rise. And oh my gosh, I'm seeing a major rise here. I'm getting the Nike swoosh. So some of you are at that lower period and you're about to rise up in a much better place than you were before you went down into that swoosh, right? You're intuitive, your senses are heightened. Some of you might be feeling emotional at this time, because maybe it just feels like things are falling apart. Maybe it's your own fears, things that people are saying, things that you feel are, I'm getting a lot of emotion here, a lot of, mixed feelings, confusion, not sure what to do, because perhaps someone is saying something. Maybe, you've been listening to a lot of people your whole life, or worrying about what people are going to be thinking of you, like judgments of others, right? All of these things that don't really hold any weight, but we give it weight. And I feel here, I'm seeing somebody that is giving weight to things that don't need to have weight. Like, you can release these one by one by not giving it your energy. So what if someone thinks something or says something? That's a them problem. I feel sometimes we give way too much weight to people, other people's energy rather than ourselves. And I feel Spirit is calling you to take that energy back, to take your power back and rise up. And I'm also getting that Spirit is asking some of you to disappear for a while. And I feel this has been a message throughout all the readings here, just to disappear for a while and work on yourself. And just clear out the noise. It's just like this. Life is a gift. Your life is a gift, and you are a gift. There's something you're meant to do here on earth, everyone. Those of you that are watching today, I feel that, purpose and meaning, whatever it is that you're looking for, you're going to receive these answers. They're coming in for you. Whatever these blockages are, whatever this weight is that you are holding on to, you have to release it now. Let it go, right? And believe your own truth. I feel truths are being revealed. I feel Spirit is asking you to take a deep dive into your why, into, yourself. Like, they really want you to understand yourself. There's a lot of things that they're showing me that are being reflected here. And I feel this is the sword. So imagine yourself surrounded by swords, right? And there's light coming down. There's a lot of reflection that you can see. When we go into a mirror maze, I don't know if any of you have been in a mirror maze. This is what this feels like. It's an illusion. Right? So the things that we're seeing might not even be real. So this is why Spirit is asking you to shift your focus, to shift the way that you're looking at the world, because what you're seeing right now, especially if it has to do with the 10 of Swords, like a overbearing energy that is holding you down, like limits and fears, that's an illusion. That's not real. It's only real because you're giving it your energy to become real, right? Now, there's an ending that is coming to this experience in your life, whatever this experience is for you. There's a completion, there's a finale happening with this. Okay, you're about to break free into this new energy. And this new energy, this new chapter in your life, this new cycle is anything you want it to be. Spirit is letting you know you have a blank canvas. Now you can choose to take all of this and move it into this new energy, or you can choose to release it and let it go. The choice is yours. Okay, and what else I'm getting here is the 7 of Wands. Now, this is where Spirit is wanting you to protect your own energy as you move forward. Now, this is not going to be easy to do. This is why I feel that some of you are feeling like life might be challenging or testing you, especially with people. Perhaps you have a hard time saying no. Perhaps you're someone that is really, really kind, right? And maybe you're trying to Keep some boundaries, working on your boundaries. I've been working on my boundaries for a long time, everyone. It's really hard to do, right? I'm a really nice person. I don't like to be mean. That's just not who I am. And staying in my kind energy and keeping my boundaries up is really difficult, but I've been doing really good. But I find it hard when I'm doing it, right? So some of you might be going through the same thing here where you're trying to keep your boundaries up with people. And, maybe there's this like internal battle or this weight. Maybe you're just not able to do it. What I'm getting here with the Ten of Swords here with the Seven of Wands is perhaps you're just doing things for people and maybe you're not enjoying doing them, or you're doing them and you find yourself doing too many things and not getting time for yourself. It's like, I don't have time for myself because I have all these other things that I'm doing. I promised this person I would do this, or I'm giving so much of my energy here and you're not feeling happy. So this is where Spirit is wanting you to follow your excitement and your joy. And again, I'm getting codependency coming up here. So there's an energy that you're meant to release, a cord you're meant to cut here in that codependency, okay? And the Seven of Wands, stand in your power at this time. You have the energy to do that. This is your month, this month of the rest of October and up until mid-November here. You have such a powerful energy that is working in your favor right now, Scorpio. The sun is shining on you, my friends. Spirit is wanting you to rise up every single day and spread your light in the world the way that the sun does every single day. They want you to have these healthy boundaries up, because if anyone crosses the line over a boundary, there has to be a consequence. You also need to understand yourself and know how you want to be treated in order to teach others how to treat you. Now, the challenging part might be that some of you are coming to this place where you're starting to become this version of yourself, and perhaps people around you might know the old version of you and they're not used to this new version of you. You have to give this time, and some people are meant to stay here with you through your growth and support you, uplift you, and others are meant to actually part ways. And you're going to know who these people are, okay? And the other thing is you're enlightened. There's a lot of information, a lot of knowledge that is coming in. And when you tune out the noise, you're able to connect to Spirit to receive some of this information. So Spirit wants you to take some time to quiet the noise in your life, to keep your energy protected from that noise. It's almost like you have built a fence around you. And this fence is like positive affirmations, knowing when to say no, because no, remember everyone, is a complete sentence. You don't have to explain yourself. No means no, right? If you're not feeling up to something, you know that you're not going to feel good going and attending something, don't go, right? There's nothing wrong with saying no to that. And people need to respect that. So this is what I'm getting here. What else is this? I'm getting some of you, like there's a door opening here, something that you have challenged yourself to do, and a door opens, it unlocks. So what I'm doing in my own life right now is I'm challenging myself to step out of my comfort zone. And this is what this card talks about as well. Stepping out of your comfort zone, challenging yourself to do something perhaps you've been wanting to do. I'm doing an instructor course. I want to become an instructor for primal flow, animal flow, right? And this is an exercise. It's something that I'm really I'm excited to do. I really am fond of it, right? So I want to learn it and maybe create a YouTube channel around it. I don't know where this is going to go, but I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. Spirit is calling some of you to step out of your comfort zone. Comfort zone around your dreams, around the things that you're passionate about, around what it is that you can visualize yourself doing in the future, right? This is something that it's meant to help you grow this energy, right? It's not there because you're being tested. It's actually helping you grow, right? So this is where you implement practices in your daily life to keep yourself aligned to your own frequency, your own energy, your own rhythm and flow. Right? So when things external to you are unstable, you're at least grounded. It's a grounded energy. So grounding techniques, grounding practices in your daily life. I have a morning ritual that helps me align to my day's energy. It's my own ritual. I created it. It includes music. It's me getting ready in the morning, listening to meditative music. It gets me into this like really interesting flow before I film my readings. And I have a few other things that I implement, but find something that works for you. And you don't have to have any kind of ritual. You could get up and just go about your day. I used to have a ritual when I used to work my 9 to 5 job where I wake up in the morning at 5. that was my ritual. That was my morning thing. It's like I hit the alarm and I get up like a zombie. I'm like, I'm not going to hit the snooze button. I'm going to challenge myself every single day to wake up and not hit the snooze button. And it worked. And I did that for many, many years. I used to wake up at 5 every single day. And I love that. I'm an early riser. I don't do that anymore, but I'm going to implement that soon. So the 7 of Wands is spiritual growth. This is expansion here. I feel Spirit is asking you to do something that is outside of your comfort zone, to challenge yourself. And if you're going through challenges, have some sort of implementations of practices that keep you grounded through that turbulent energy of change, right? Change is coming in, but remember, you are elevating, you are growing, and you are expanding in your life. And some of you are going to have some really deep spiritual experiences in your life. I feel magic is in the air, right? This feels like a transformative energy for you. And for some of you, this is much needed. This is a manifestation, a prayer that is also being answered, because what you desire that you don't have right now, you're desiring it, isn't in alignment with the energy that you're in. So I feel that there's a shift or a change happening that is putting you in alignment with that desire or dream. So what I'm going to do now is pull a bonus card from the Soul Mirror Oracle deck and read you the interpretation from the guidebook. See what else it is that Spirit wants to share with you. All right, so we are getting cultivation, neglected and nurtured. So some of you might be resonating with parts of this image on this card. Maybe the flowers. I've got a heart. This person's holding a heart with this plant here, cultivation. I don't know what this plant is called. You can share with me if you recognize it. So cultivation, your spirit is a source of your being and wellspring of your power, flowing through you and into the world, enlivening all that exists. Nurture your seed within. By embracing your role as a co-creator of life, you tap into the limitless frequency, allowing abundance to flow and grow around you. So this is where Spirit is asking you to be an active participant in the co-creation of your desired reality. When we get knocked down, Spirit asks us to get back up. We have the power to get back up. We can make a choice to get back up. So deep within us lies a seed of eternal knowing and pure love. It was placed there so that we always have access to it, so we can nurture it and grow and evolve. This seed is so powerful that it is birthed our being, and its energy eternally flows through us into the world. This seed is your spirit, which has been transformed into 3D human form for the journey you are on. Divine energy flows through you, starting within your body and then radiating outwards, connecting to the larger fabric of life and uniting with the creations of others to form our existence on this physical plane. Neglecting the seed and seeking external answers robs it of the care it needs. It simply cannot grow if you only water other gardens. Our vital mission in this lifetime is to remember who we are and the seed that was planted. We all need to take accountability for growing the healthiest and highest versions of ourselves. In doing so, we elevate our outer world experience as co-creators of life and the loving and limitless frequency we innately are. It's time to tend to the seeds within and behold the blooming of our collective garden. Now, this comes with a reflective message, a journaling prompt. Feel free to write this down and use it. How does caring for my inner seed elevate my outer world experience? How does nurturing my inner seed help me to co-create a loving and limitless frequency in my life and our combined 3D reality? So look at that. Cultivation here. I'm going to now pull an angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting for you, my friends, full circle. Things are coming full circle. Some of you might be seeing circles in your life. This is a confirmation, and the number 1919. If you're seeing these numbers in this sequence anywhere in your life, this is a confirmation of this message for you. So embrace new opportunities. You're going through a transition. Again, some of you are going through a completion. There's a change definitely taking place here. Don't be afraid of change. Embrace the change. Flow with it. Surrender to change. There's cycles ending and new ones beginning. All right, so I love this. I love it when we go through these cycle changes. Sometimes they can be difficult, but if you see through them, if you work through them, you're going to come out the other side and Oh my gosh, there's beautiful things waiting there for you. All right, everyone, I'm super excited to announce to you that my sister-in-law Katomi has put together her Christmas ritual box. Now, these are available right now. I have the link for these in the description box below. This is a protection box. There is a purpose behind this. It's going to come with full instructions on how to use this kit. It comes with 2 candles. Each of these candles have a stone. One of the candles actually have a tassel, okay? The stones in these candles are going to be consecrated, so you're going to put intentions in these candles and you're going to be able to carry these stones around you after the fact. Now, there's only a limited supply of these, everyone. So the deadline for these, the last one you can order is on December the 5th. And we wanted to get these out early because last year we sold out of them. So again, secure yours today. I've got the link for these in the description box below. So this is your message, this is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.